Hello and welcome to another stream. My name is Joe and this is Satisfactory. We are now in episode 6 of my streaming progression. And yesterday I managed to get some progress on the versatile framework. As you can see over here, I adjusted a little bit things. It's still not perfect, still far from perfect, but at least like the steel beam is doing its job. Maybe I should create 2 of them to increase the product way, I guess. Or I think I can also just get 2 separate at once. So if I create another constructor, place a constructor here, merge them both into this one. So maybe I should start doing that. So let's remove this one. Remove that. Remove the merger. And remove that. And we need another constructor. We need 2 of those reinforced plates. Let's have it angled the right direction. There we go. And this will produce steel beam 2. Now we're gonna link the power. For now it doesn't matter where I'm powering stuff to, but and we put a little merger. Merger. There we go. Let's place it in here. Like that. Put a belt. Like that. And then we just need to combine these like this. Remove that one. Place it somewhere in the middle. That's clapping in that one. Okay, that's not good. Let's go like that. And this should do the trick. Alright. Can pop that away. Alright. So now I suppose I generate more beams at the same time. This is 15 beam, 15 beam. So I collect, I make 30 a minute, so this should be working fine. Let's fill up the site. And that one is still good. Generation is 67 per minute, and that's 30 per minute, so same as this should be good. I think if I get 60 a minute, so 60 minutes, this just uses 15. In terms of I can make 2 more of them. And then this one will be better, so I can technically get one of them split up Yeah, I think I can give that a shot. Need 2 more of those plates, but let me see if I can collect some. So if I make 2 more constructors, then I think I generate enough beams. I can remove this one to make the belt a bit different, so I can add more constructors, I think. Constructor takes a pretty amount of place. Let's remove this one for a moment. Let's remove them for a moment. Gonna do this slightly different. We'll remove that one too. We'll remove that one. One moment. I just need to grab something in real life. Okay. Let's remove these things for a moment. Like that, like that. Get this one away. Let's make one here. And I'm gonna remove that one. I don't have enough inventory space for now, so let's sort stuff out and let's put these things in there. So I'll remove that. I should have enough space in my inventory, yep. So these things are separate. I need 2 constructors for each of them. So let's make this path first. Let's link you over there. And then link you somewhere down here. And this one will do the same. Like that. Let's remove that for a moment. That's okay. Then I need constructors. Like that. 4 constructors. And then get the assembler. Let's put you, I think, like here. And then put merger, I think, down. So gonna unlock a merger that way, that way, that way, and we don't need the last one for that. Let's hook them in. Nope. Like that. This one will still proceed going that way. Now I have to link this one in here. Let's just do the regular one. Okay. Now I need to make a splitter. So let's put that in the center. Like that. And like that, I believe. Did I put that one right? This goes from there. Let's remove you for a moment. Or shall I not remove it? Okay, I might need to adjust something. Let's first place these things in there. And then I need to put that one in there. In there. In there. So they should all have a link. Let's put steel beam, steel beam, steel beam, and of course steel beam. And then we got here the versatile network, and let's put a little pylon down here, the MK2. Let's just put it right here and link the power nodes. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get this one to go. And if I did it right, probably not, but if I did it right, it should produce more. Hello, penguin. How are you? I did a little adjustment of yesterday. So this is all still the same and everything like that. But I'm trying to slightly improve my versatile framework to get a bit more out of that. So I still need to change the belts probably to MK2. I'm alright. Just have a little bit of stomach thingy. But in general, I'm alright. So I need to upgrade all these things to MK2 still. But I made 4 constructors. And then merged them here. to get more in here. At least that's the idea. Now it's going quite rapidly. And it's going at 100 efficiency. The colors of my things are green, with an exception of this one. But I think I need to put these to MK2s. So I need some extra belt thingies. I'm not sure if it will change anything much, but it's one way to find out, I guess. Those are all MK2s. So in terms of it should work better, I think. Still going on 100%. Let's add some models in there. Let's add them also in here, so they will be sent out like a lot more. I've been thinking to make like a little temporary like facility at some point. Like let's say I got here 2 iron nodes. I don't know what quality they are, but impure. And then just make like a little boxed miner thing. And then have everything go with trucks or train to one solid place where it's gonna manufacture all the stuff. At least that's the idea. Automatic wiring. Yeah, I need those pipes for it. So that's gonna be a little tricky because I need the coal. But the only thing I need to change is the this one over here. Steel pipes. And that's I'm probably gonna use the molded steel pipes, because I got a lot of those concrete over here. And this those 2 machines will generate the thingies here. Well, my plan didn't work as intended because I don't get much out of it. Maybe I should downgrade them to MK1s. Maybe that should be. Because then they're more on one belt. See if that changes anything. No, I went. I couldn't find it. I did find something else. One, I found my death. So I died once. Lost all my stuff, but thankfully I had my backup. And why is this so slow? And Then I checked on the internet where to get it, and it showed me in caves and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, there lives the xenomorph, at least that I found. So I have a new plan, and the new plan for that is I can drive a vehicle and hit beasties, and those beasties will not damage the vehicle, neither it will do anything else, it just dies over time. So my maybe attempt is to get 10 coupons, buy this factory card, but I'm not sure if I can use the factory card off the grids. But in that way I'm gonna, like, it doesn't consume fuel, which is not really an issue, but I will try to like hit it with the tiny truck. At least that's an idea. I don't know if it works like that, but the location of the possible cave, I think, is when we got the quartz, the impure quartz, and the pure one. You mentioned to go like in this direction, but around here is a cave. Somewhere in this direction is a cave. And there was the giant, yeah, that's a pizza, sorry. Here in Spain, you can eat a bit earlier on the day, and then, yeah, that's what they do. Okay, maybe this works better. Maybe it's just 2 constructors I need instead of 2, but they are greenish. So, okay, let's go back to the 2 bell then. They cannot produce. They can produce 60. So, if I reduce this to about 60, like this, 60, then it will probably have enough on the belt. Well, it's not like I buy them in like in the store here, so not really from a very expensive pizza courier stuff, because I don't want to pay like, what is it, 10 euro or 15 euro for a pizza. I pay like 3 or 4 euros for this, but I think it's like, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna try to, unless my camera is blocking it away. No, it's not zoomed in, it just can't find it, but it's like bacon meat slices on top of it, with cheese, tomato, blah blah, all the basic stuff. And then the orange thing is turmeric powder, and I like to add some cinnamon to it as well. But I add turmeric powder and cinnamon to almost everything. So why does this one go slow? Maybe I need to put... these two MK1 belts. So these are all MK1s, maybe that's why. No, they're not. They're all MK2. So if you divide them. The pizza? If you mean the pizza, I rate it like a 7 or an 8 or something. I mean, they vary a lot of different versions. This is called Dr. Utkar. And I'm not sure if you know what Dr. Utkar is, but you can find a lot of flavors on there. I do like the most hated pizza too, which is Pizza Hawaii. But I do like it. I'm not gonna lie on that. They're all 50%. Maybe I need to cut to only 2. Well, this is stocking up now, so that's good. Oh yeah, I got... this is not linked. One second, I just need to fix this a bit. Do I think if pineapple belongs to a pizza? I think what needs to be put on a pizza is what you like, because I think that's why pizzas are made. Like, you need to enjoy your pizza, I guess. Don't let others think about it, I think. Why is it always turning yellow? Like, I like pineapple on pizza. I'm not gonna lie about it. I really like the freshness on it as well. Doesn't change anything. So I do like it, yeah. And Pizza Hawaii, I would say, in my personal ways, 9. Okay, now it's starting to work again. Hopefully this starts to work again. So if this is on 50%, what if I... change to 10 per minute? It doesn't change the requirements of it, so... yeah, most hated pizza, but apparently... I don't know if you're from the USA, but... it's the most sold pizza as well. It's at least in the top 3 most sold pizzas in the world. Where you can. Oh. If I knew that before. Yeah, I'm originally from Holland, but I do live in Spain right now. This changes a lot of things, but just trying to figure out why things don't go as intended. So I need this one stay at a constant. So this needs to be 100%, that's good. A lot of adjustments you need to do. Only like 2 or 3. You? So, this case, I think I can put this to 120. So maybe that changes things. Yeah, my English is not perfect. I'm just gonna tell you that. I'm not perfect speaking English. I wish I did, but... Okay, it's slowing down again. That's not good. I mean, they get 3 each, and they need 4. So they do slow down, but there are a lot of beams in there. So I think it's not a big issue. Well, thank you, I learned through gaming, so... Sorry if I'm jumping around quite a lot, I'm just trying to make this progress slightly faster. And I also want to have the logistics MK3 unlocked, which I need to look for certain items. Is there a way to like increase the size of my Unity frame or something? Because those numbers are quite big. And the size of the icons are pretty small, but when I go to my options, I think user interface or something, I get HUD here. Which mean more boxes. Let's do the let's prepare the I need to okay, wait. Let me restart. So I want to create the logistics MK3 first, yeah? That's this. Then after that, I'm not gonna do the hypertube yet. I will create the blueprint stuff. So I can, I'm not sure if, can I change it mid place? Might be better if I can. Yeah, that's possible. Let me do this one first, because it's cheaper, and then I can just do all the blueprints without destroying everything over and over. But yeah, so I want like, I was thinking this about earlier in this morning, like I said before, I got 2 nodes here. I want to make like a huge storage here for like iron, and then get vehicles. Once I got access to trains or something, get vehicles to move those parts to the furnaces or something like that. So I always have enough of those things. At least that's the idea. So what I don't get is like, this produces 3. Let's say 60 per minute. Then it goes on this belt, which maybe needs to be MK1, I guess, because that's too fast. Let's just go back again on that. And then this one will be more stockpiled. It will be less faster in here. But maybe that's the workaround on that. Yes, exactly that. And I want to make like I don't have access to the big crate yet, but this one is dirty cheap. And it's 24 slots. If I just link like 50 of them or something to each other. At least that's the mind idea of me. Okay, this one delivers free. I'm still wondering if I just should use 2 constructors instead of 1, instead of 4. Because if they have 60 on the belt, yeah, I guess 60, maybe I should just use 2. Will that change anything? I mean, the belts are full. I can technically increase the speed here. I'm just trying stuff out. Yeah, I don't have that lift yet. I have the... Oh yeah, I do have the lift. Okay. Didn't realize I did. How much coal and iron do you have being used on steel? Currently I put it to 60 per minute, but the problem is here. It goes too slow in here, so I think I'm using those things a little bit wrong. Because if I'm using them like this, then I assume it means because they go from a 120 belt and split into 2, so they go into 60 belts. And then I think you get 60 per minute. It will slow down the progress a little bit, I think, but it just goes on 100 efficiency. So I think it's good like that. And then this one will should get more. Yeah, so that's correct then. I think if this remains on 60 per minute, and this coming 60 out, what if I change this to 7.5? Let's see if anything changed now. So I underfold those things because of my current state, I think. Let's see if that does anything different. 7.5. And the final one. I actually did make the boots, by the way. The jumping boots, as you can see. So reduce the speed. To get a better flow rate, I guess. And then we can use those regular belts here. So it's going better. It's 62%. I think it will improve the moment I put like batteries or stuff in there. I don't know why this one is bugging a bit out. Probably it's not showing here. What it's that's why. That's one more belt like that. Right now, yeah. I'm starting to learn these little graphs for efficiency a bit more. Oh. Let's get those other stuff here. But like I say, I'm learning on it. Got those beams and we got those modular thingy. How many we have? We need 5 more. Yeah, currently everything is a pain to me. Currently. Things will change over time, but at least I can also buy from this little shop. These things, the wall power outlets and stuff like that. I think I will do that at some point. I tried, but I cannot get it to work as I want to because they're not allowed you to change your belts. They're not allowed to change your what's it called? Like I rather to have like, okay, let's say I'm gonna place this. So if you're not, if you're on the modeler, everything is like very smooth and you can place it wherever and it's not like linked to a grid. But if you can put things linked to a grid, it makes for me more visual, because now I'm gonna place that one here. Let's do it like that. And then well, by any chance now it's just linking to each other, but if you can move this like into there, then stuff like that. I want it more be grid locked. So I do use another thing occasionally. Is it the best? Not really. Does it help me? Kinda. Despite with help with some YouTube videos, of course. I use Gemini sometimes to get me better like how many I need, like how many forges I need for one miner, stuff like that. Which probably over there is totally wrong right now. Alright, I'm just trying to make the things a bit better in looking, I guess. I think that didn't really matter. It didn't. I didn't change anything. Like when I type in 1 second. Let me ask a question. If my phone connects to Wi-Fi, it does, but to the slower internet. That is... Ah, never mind. It's a different phone. But I'm gonna ask, like... Let's open my Steam thing. You cannot see that, but... Go to Google, AI mode. I type in Satisfactory, so it knows what I'm looking for. It says whole things about Satisfactory. I got an MK2 miner running 120 or minutes on MK2 belts, split on end into MK1 belts, going in, what are these? Forges, right? Foundries. In 2 foundries. And then in 4 constructors. How can I improve it? Something like that. And then it will say a lot of stuff about it. Upgrade the main feed belt. The problem, MK2 belt maxed out on 120 already. While it matches your current miner. Any future miner overclocking will instantly bottleneck. The fix: if you ever overclock to MK2 miner up to 240 or per minute. Immediately upgrade the main line to an MK3 belt. Stuff like that. And then it will say like balance your constructor radius. The problem for constructors are either starving or overflowing depending on what you are crafting. Standard ingot to product ratios do not cleanly split 120 ingots into 4 flat buildings. The fix match your 4 constructors to the exact recipe requirements below. And then it goes about steel beams. The problem, your 2 foundries only pull 90 ore and 19 coal total, leaving 30 ore sitting idle on your MK2 belt, which is not really correct. But you need to place a 3rd foundry in the vault, put everything to 66.67%. In the result, 2 foundries at 100% and 1 foundry at 66.67% will perfectly eat your 120 iron ingot and coal per minute. But yeah, stuff like that. But I use the Satisfactory modeler from Steam. Okay, everything is green still. For now, stuff like this works on 100%, so I think we managed to fix that. It's not going extremely fast, but I think we fixed stuff. This goes full, and this goes alright. And also I barely need just 170 more of those fertilized thingies. I can actually get the blueprint thing now. Go to parts. There we go. Let's just buy that to speed that up.
FICSIT never recalls a product. Every awesome item is guaranteed to work for its entire lifetime. Attention. Higher priority.
That's really my benefit here.
Milestone reached. Blueprints reduce repetitive building tasks, further optimizing your progression towards saving Earth, with its beautiful ecosystems, abundant natural resources, and sunsets over frolicking puppies and kittens. The blueprint designer allows you to build and combine structures once and then duplicate that configuration effortlessly. Any complaints about the spatial restrictions will only reveal your own inefficiencies.
Where do I create the blueprint? Oh, there it is. So now that's unlocked as well. Okay, good. Well, maybe I should change the coal's movement a bit, because this is still looking very stupid. It doesn't matter where I'm gonna place it down, because for this range it will still look stupid. Unless I'm gonna put that elevator down. It might look less stupid. Thank you for that thing. Not sure if I should have done that. How high is this? Is this the highest? I'm not gonna craft it right now. I am crafting it right now, but I want to see how high it is. So it can reach that. But do all the things just go in there or just go up and down or something? So if I can make a path, I need to change that. I need to find a better way than this road. So got that worked, so I can leave that for now. Let's build at least two MK1s or MK2s, it doesn't really matter for now. Go here, portable miners, let's go for 4. And then 2 miners. I need the barrel thingies. Which I of course do not have. For the rotor or batteries thingy, the wiring, I just need like 13 more of those rotors. And then I just need to fill the gap with the cables, because I got over here, I got 81 stators. So I just need 19 more status and then I'm good on that. I had some more slugs I collected earlier. So let's craft that in 2 batteries as well. Okay. Sorry, I'm also eating my pizza bit by bit. Still ingot. I need too many for that. Okay. I am kind of jumping around quite a lot. So this comes from that direction, that iron is blank, currently stored in this. No. Why just changed? There we go. So now it should store everything to the top one. I think this is the idea, to go all the way to the top and go all the way to down, top, down, 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 and then have like hell a lot of those things, and have like this little extra storage. I need to change all of this. I think I got also quite a lot of these iron ingots. Come on, complete your other things. Let's go to the other area for a moment. Alright, fair enough. What shall I do? Shall I like build something large here? Or put everything flat? Like I can also go to the height of something like this. Or to the height of something like that. If I do the height of this, then it can go to the entire valley and have upper and lower levels. But then I want to adjust this to one center level-ish, or like going lower as well. At least that's a certain idea. Okay, so I need a lot of panels. Let me empty my inventory. Store all, I guess. And remove that. What's in here? Let's turn this one off. Let's put the rest in there. I know it will transfer it over there. Now let's collect the remaining stuff. It will not affect anything that is being done there. Need a lot of plates. And the plates I will get from the machines. Because they're stockpiled anyway. Let's see if this still is good. Yeah, they're still working at 100%, so that's still good. This one, however, a bit less. Let's remove that battery for a moment. If that adjusts anything. It doesn't craft it faster, but I think if the efficiency is better. That's doable. Okay. Let's see an estimate level. I think this is reasonable from this height because of the mines here. Let's see how high that is. You snapped it just fine. There we go. So that's the height I'm gonna use, I think. They're impure nodes, I know that. I can just use regular minus on that. Okay. I do have MK2 belts. No. I'm actually we're going for the MK3 belt, but then I adjusted it for the blueprint maker, so I can change it back to the belt. Apparently we remain with the resource, so that's good. I believe I post in some box the hard plates. There it is. So I can use that. Okay, where was I? So that cave is gonna be a little thing. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. you get them, you can overclock your miners to get more out of them. Yeah, and then the second after the splitter will be the MK2, I believe then. I assume. It's kind of weird because everything here is one level. This height is not linked to the level I want it to be linked. Let's just have it for now a bit close then. Yeah. I have to rebuild everything. But phase 2 is close to it anyway. Yeah, but like some fine, but there's a lot like I want to have the main one more stable. Like I can have this like that. But then you have these angles over here, which is kinda ugly. Kind of. I can keep it, but I don't want to regret it. But like, let's say you can see here, I put one big foundation, then a small one, and then when I want to place one like there, I need to put a small one on top, else it doesn't work. You know, same as you can see here, it's linked to the top one, and then you got a gap here, so you get weird frames. So that's my little concern on that. But the original idea is building the factory over the other place, so then I need trucks. You know, if I create a lot of trucks, I can put all the crafting thing in the back there, and it's more clean, I think. Currently 25 hours ish. Well, too much for what I have. Let's say like that. All right, the part is almost done. Couple more of those things, and I will change to the different item. And adjust everything as well. Then I think those things are not needed anymore. Originally I wanted to have this height. But now I think I have to put all the miners to one height maybe. So they all deliver to one height. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Like my wires are a hot mess around here. Like I got everywhere wires. Yeah, so let's remove some of this. Like the original plan was like build a factory like here. Because I got a lot of space here and I can make 2 layers on there, you know? So like the top one will be like generating power and stuff like that. I can put another layer down here, all the way from left to right. Stuff like that, you know? So I think I'm gonna build my base over here. Just build my base over here, right? So, okay. I don't have any storage here, but let me get some storage down here and try to start some crafting over here. And then put everything to this location. Make a type of road where I can put the trucks to deliver stuff. So this is gonna be like the iron ore farm because they like 6 nodes here. And the sulfur a little bit. Oh, look at that, a slug. We're almost 22 items left. Yeah, let me get my materials for some boxes. Don't need so many actually. I could use that as well if you want, like, because there's a lot of iron here and 1 piece of copper, of course. Once I cleaned everything here, I can adjust this a little bit more and then probably make the iron smelter foundries a little bit better, I think. Alright, do I got enough Foundations. Why did that stop? Did I remove power from that? So I need to put the tractor somewhere. So I have to make the station. No. Make a little ramp, I guess. Just want to give that thing a try out. So it's gonna be horrible, but I am limited in space for now. This thing is huge. Just place it all a bit more. Good. I do like the foundation range on this lower area. It's actually pretty solid. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna wider and make this a bit wider. Oh. Maybe put a little ramp down here. Or I can extend this, of course. I think this is the good solid ground for this level, actually. Maybe this place is not lost yet. Oh, I don't have biofuel. Maybe this place is not lost yet. I'm really having fun cutting leaves with a chainsaw. I'm gonna put the block here. Or I'm gonna put a ramp there. Let's do a ramp. Like that. I think I should keep this one then, actually. This height. I think it's doable. Like you say, with different heights. Okay, let's see if I can create 2 miners. Of course I got the miners in the box. So this will be loose ground, I think. What do you mean? I won't remove the platforms so you can use them again. Yes, I know I removed everything from now just earlier. Okay. Let's pick up the flowers and let's remove it. I think I'm gonna put it all the way to the back there. What are you trying to produce at the moment? Oh, thank you for saying it. I need to adjust it. Now we're going for the other thingy. The automatic wiring, so I need stators and cables. But I can add the cables here and I can put stators in there as well. I just need to get the automatic wiring. I need to get the stators. I don't need these things anymore. Let's remove you. I do need that one, I think. Actually, I don't need the bars anymore either, so I can remove them for now. You mean quite close to going into the next phase for the elevator, right? me remove those things. So got some more visual here. Probably gonna drop some items soon. Yeah, I will. I probably will. I'm just gonna clean out this place a little bit because currently I do not need it. So I'm gonna keep it like that. Staters. Let's see what the crafting for that is. We need some steel pipes. How many steel pipes can I create? I can get enough. Let's manual craft those things. What I like about that pizza is it's not really crunchy. It's like soft, but on the end it might be crunchy. Okay. And that's enough status. Or status, sorry. And I needed like 20 staters, so yeah, but a while ago my teeth were not happy. This one broke. Alright, I think this should be enough. Let's make sure to add like 3 more. Alright. Alright, stop. Let's add some steel pipes as well. Let's fill the steel pipes in here, I believe, and that one over there. And we can add some of those. Okay, we just have this little machine in. And then we need more wiring. Where did all the wiring go, actually? Ah. So there was a little issue here. Oh. Okay, let's add those things in there. Let's get some more cables. Whew. Cables running out. Yep. I will do that, definitely. Let's just add those things, it doesn't matter, because there's nothing coming out anyway. I'm gonna need a lot of more cables. But I do have a lot of wiring, so that's good. I'll let that run still for the machine. There we go, 600 cables. Probably can do that and more. Like, I'm only 1 hour and 30 minutes in. And I have at least like 3.5 hours to go. Maybe 4. So I might go further in phase 2 as well. I wonder if this is faster or this one. Like if I add, oh, if I add like this and then this, I think this might even go faster. Take all. That definitely goes a lot faster. Let's remove that belt for a moment. Add these things in there. Oh. And then help it by... Nope. And I probably will never ever do speedruns because I don't like abusing glitches, if you know what I mean. A lot of speedruns are based on abusing glitches that the game didn't fix. Like certain things like you jump out of the map and then come behind the door, and that skips the entire progress of doing. Like, why would I buy a game to just do speedrun on it? And there's always someone that's just... it's just better than you, and then you waste your time on your speedrun and you need to improve it, you need to be better, and then you have, need to have an high-end PC and blah 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 blah. My PC is not high-end. I have a RX 7500 XT GPU, which is from 2019. It's quite old. Yeah. But okay, so let's say 2 hours and 30 minutes. Is that including the entire elevator, all the phases? This machine is actually pretty slow. Let's see. Where does this go into? Okay, this goes in the correct one. You think it's an old You don't think it's an old GPU? I think my GPU is quite old. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, but like on the other end, what's the fun in that, you know? Games like this need to enjoy you. You need to be like happy when, like for example, when I managed to get the versatile thingy work at good efficiency, that's satisfying me, I think, in a certain way. Yeah, I mean, sorry, mine is since 2019. My bad. So it's, I think, 7 years now. Alright, 140 cables left. It's not gonna help me quite a lot, but I hope I will have enough. Doubt it, but I hope. If I don't, I have to wire the cable maker that I got behind me somewhere and then connect it to that assembly thing. Okay, so this line will go down there and we'll feed that belt over there, I guess. So if I get 6 per minute, and I need like 60, I think like 10 minutes. I probably calculated it entirely wrong. Let's hook up the wires here. Oh. It's probably not straight, it is straight. Do. Why is it making those stupid turns? There we go. You mean the one that grants me tickets? Yes. Usually. If that's the sync, then yes. So now this should pop up more. Normally it goes right in the sink over there, yeah. At least I get some more clearance in the area. So that's good. So I get some better workplace. Let's take everything. Let's remove that one already. We can remove that one too. Not sure if I can take everything. Of course I can't. Let's put some in this crate. Can I? Yeah, I can store some. Okay, let's destroy this plateau. Oh. I know I can shift walk backwards, but I don't want to do that. Okay, that's a little bit more visual side thingy. I can remove those poles as well. Let's make an extra storage container here. And store all. Store all, let's sort it. Like, I can also make those poles already. So that's good. When you did find the Sam, yeah? So you say the Sam was somewhere over here, right? Correct? Was it like inside the cave or on top of something or anything in that range? So I want to move the... Can you actually move the space elevator? I think you should be able. Let's remove that one too. Oh. Shit. Okay, I think... Go for the miner for a moment. What? It's in the cave, right? Don't tell me it's inside the cave. Miners. I don't know if the law is about it's inside the cave or not. Okay, it's not in the cave. Sorry, I'm trying to... I think that's okay. Merger. Merger, where are you again? It's not in a cave, it's on a pillar cliff thing. Let me check the rotor thingy. Yeah, we got enough of those rotors. I can give it a look. Let's depot these items. Let me get some concrete. Oh. Get some protein. At least I was thinking it's medical, I guess. Can I use it? No. Okay. Oh, we have a different one for molded beam. Still doable over time. Not for now, but... This one might be good. I can get it later on though. Okay, let's put that back in my inventory slot. And let's do a little tour. Okay, oh, I have to do that later. Whereabouts is that place again? Do you remember? Do you know like what cave it is from? Yeah. Alright, let's activate it then. Three, two, one. Let's first go to
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2
two.
project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering
more
the project
versatile
parts, and
framework
FICSIT
just if I
thinking will
remove
be
everything.
strengthened.
Oh well. Let's send it off. Let's see the creation of the new structure.
Phase
More
2 of
panels
project
down.
assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of project assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For FICSIT.
Okay. There's a train in the sky. Okay. Let's first aim at where do I need to go to. So I am stationing myself here, waiting for your response. And I can put a marker down on the map so we can link it to there and you can say yes or no. The quartz on the water bed. Okay, so that's about here. The bottom or the top quartz? Is it this black stuff? Okay. Do I need a hazmat suit for it? Well, I can technically create a jetpack, I think. I think I got the motors. I see a train! I see a train! Let's start the journey into the unknown. No, 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 no. Don't want to crash down. Might not be that smart to do that. Yeah, and generally I find quite a lot of these plants, but that's about it. And I find that stupid xenomorph. I will call it the xenomorph now because, well, it looked like one. Right, I'm at the vein. I've got the bees, I forgot about those. Alright, this is the vein. I suppose it's that rock over there. Because that's the black spots. Yeah, I will. No, I'm looking at the upper platform here. It's on top of there, right? It's this structure over there, I guess. Yeah, I was just going for a high place so I could use my ramps. Oh. I guess that's the place. What the fuck? This is Sam. Sadly enough, it's an impure one, but this is the one, right?
The strange alien matter, colloquially known as SAM, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state.
I'll
It
harvest
won't break
like
down your body into its
50 or
basic
something.
components
Is there
untouched.
something on top of that
This
plateau as
living
well, or
matter is
should I just
extremely
check it?
versatile and has countless applications.
Because there is a
Research
creature
it
on
in
top,
a
and
man
most of
to
the time those
establish
creatures
locally
protect
appropriate
something.
classification and application, as well as a secure method of awakening.
Alright. Let's go to 30 Sams and then I'm climbing up. I already moved all my thingies here. Hello. Yeah, it's the one with the horns, right? Oh, you mean that thing? Oh. Hello. Oh, shit. Hello. Okay, we got the SAM stuff. Let's get some more pure. Let's get to 50 and then go back to the base to have the scanning stuff. What phase are you on, by the way? Okay, this 50 is enough. Oh. Like, I'll show you something, yeah? 1 second. So I was looking for that material, and I decided to walk in this direction. And in this direction, there is a cave. And within that cave are these, which this one is no problem, but the problem is that one. That's the problem. A bloody xenomorph or something, whatever it is. But what interests me is what's behind it. I'm not gonna go close to that thing. Yeah, I will call them a xenomorph or whatever they are. They're very aggressive. And they deal way more damage than that tusk thingy. Alright, let's go back to base. I know I got still structure up there I still need to remove. There was another idea where I could also build a base, which is in this pit. Like cover this entire pit over. It was also an idea. But at least I have access to scanning the SAM now. At least not now, but once I do it in the box thingy, in the MAM. Or I built in this crater. One of the two. Or both. I think this place should be in general good because... Ooh, there's something that interests me. I will get it later on. It's a crash site. I do like this crash sites. Or shall I do it now so I get the... let's go for it now. Let's put it to 4. Probably need some engine power or something. But I can collect the other stuff around it. Let me see if there's a beastie. Yes, there's a beastie. Where are you? Oh, there's you. Well, that was better as planned. At least we can pick up some resources. Really like the rotors there. Some more cables. And as you said, 40 mega power. I don't have enough materials with me, but that's okay. I might have enough to create. But I don't have biomass with me. So I will get here back in a bit. How? Well, that happens. Well, in that case, I can bring some stuff with me. So that's power line. Let's bring that. Wire. That. And rods. And fuel. Rods. Yeah, but else it's a bit too easy. I used to pick up my stuff at least. If I turn it off, so let's say I keep my inventory, and every time when I make a far distance, I will just simply jump off of stuff to go back to my base. You know, then I can run inside those caves without worrying that the spider will kill me. So that's why I prefer to kind of keep it off. Yeah, for the thing, yes, exactly. Now I'll actually call it like that now because the thing in the movie actually looks pretty similar. It actually also looks similar to the what's it called? That movie when they need to be quiet, A Quiet Place. It looks similar to that. It just almost died again. Okay, somewhere here's my dead crate. There we go. Take all. Now, let's... Let's do the biomass burner. Oh my god, are you back? Ah, no, get away from me, wherever you are. Seriously? Seriously? How did it respawn? Oh yeah, of course. Let me guess, I don't have enough. I do have enough. You see what I'm doing? Sorry, I had to do this. Now I feel a bit more safer. Just need to access that. And access this. Yeah, it's like I don't know if you know the game Ark, but in Ark, when you try to tame certain dinos, you will likely lock them in. Like what I can do now is like remove this pole. Hopefully. Oh, fuck. Okay. In this game it teleports out. You cannot box it in, I guess. I played Ark when it got released and I really enjoyed it. Where's that guy? I really enjoyed it. Sorry. And I played a lot of I used to play a lot of Primal Fear, because after you're done the game, kind of, then you're okay with doing certain mods, and those Primal Fear mods were actually like pretty nice to do. Really enjoyable too. No, I played Ark Survival Evolved. If you want to see like a real cool and awesome thing that it did in Ark Survival Evolved, which was Ark Survival Survive the Fittest or something like that. And then watch the first ever match that was for money. And those guys won. What they played on a genius way. They knock out the enemy spinal with a bloody tranquilizer trap. That was pretty cool. But I played Evolved because I couldn't handle . 2 against 1. I can't, and my PC cannot handle Ascended. Sorry. Yeah, so my PC can't handle Ascended. But in Primal Fear, you were able to do what's it called? Why is it not looping? The zooping. In Primal Fear, it's like creatures are like massive overpowered, but also like you could die from it, which is a real nice experience, at least the game. Let's remove this wiring here, because I need to rebuild quite a lot now. I used to play it with people, not anymore, but I used to. And when I used to, then I did most likely PvP. That's a big difference in sound. So if you go under it, it's like air and everything like that. And when you go out, it's raining. Okay. Let's put stuff in my inventory. Or create an inventory, of course. Not gonna remove the storage yet, because I think there's quite a lot of stuff in there. Yes, 9,000. Okay, let's clear that out. Let's remove... If I remove this foundation... Still don't know what it's based on. Why is it linked to that? No, never. You? With build games like that, it's always a little challenge, like who builds what, you know, stuff like that. Okay, this is high. So I need to do it like that. I'll move the elevator, by the way. I'm not sure if you can, but I will move it. No. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow anyway, so thank you for watching for now. Like I said, I still have like 2.5 hours now left, so I'm gonna do my reworking on the base. At least I completed phase 2, and then slowly we'll revamp everything. So just gonna do the little bit change. Only pressed it once. At least that's my goal. I need to place a new place for the elevator. I'm probably gonna put it right there. But thank you for watching. Okay. Now I have to remove everything there. I had to where's the Sam's? That's Sam? It's quartz. I need Sam. Sam. There's the Sam. And the hard drive. Alien tech, research.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood and let the effigies defile our temples. The sun will follow.
Definitely not enough for Sam.
SAM reanimation recipe unlocked. SAM can now be safely awakened,
5
provided
more.
it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable
Store
resources.
all.
Scripture and blood compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples. Our bones
the
are more
fuel.
beautiful than yours.
And some concrete. Rebuilding. Make everything flat and then rebuild. Thought you had to go. Yes, I want to, but I need to go back to that same place. But now I can scan this thing. This one 799 meters, this one 700 meters, and this one 1200 meters. Can I check it on the map as well? Ooh, that's a pure one. That's actually pretty close to the power grid. Which one is that? It's somewhere here. Yeah, I know it's the worst part. But I want to put everything more to a more stable ground, if you know what I mean. So now I got to the phase 3. That was the ultimate goal of today, of course. But with this, in this case, I can start working out with the vehicles, mapping, stuff like that. So I can remove that one still. Let's put a ramp. It's not something that I really look forward in to recreate everything here, but it's also good for the learning curve of doing the efficiency stuff. You know what I mean with that. Alright, I will buy them in a moment. I really need to remove this panel. Yeah, in this shop, right? Right here. I should have some tickets somewhere in the area. Hopefully I didn't lose those tickets. No, I don't lose those tickets, so let's print them out. Walls, tilted walls, foundations. I think this is the one I need. Is it this one? No. I need a ramp. Corner ramp. Okay. Now I guess I got access to them. Yes, I do. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Not sure if this is okay, I think, or is this too steep? I don't know. Let's place those boxes here. Seal that off like the regular way. We can remove those panels. I think I can level this. A little bit ore visible is not the worst thing, and I can always tweak it a little bit out. Probably losing a box around me. Nope. Apparently I got everything in my inventory. If I make it too high, it's not gonna work. Still gonna adjust it quite a lot, I think. Why is my truck here? Okay, that doesn't work here. Okay, no worries. Do I need those actually impure? What is this? Impure. Don't really need the impure actually. I can place them in here, and then like if I place them like something like that. I mean, it doesn't make sense, so let's seal this one off. It's also impure. Also impure, everything is impure. Foundations. This doesn't work like that. This does.